Kate signing in with the groceries.
Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Heath's Barnside Chat. My name's Derek, and welcome to Happily Oppressed Farm Sanctuary. Oh my gosh, I'm getting that delay in my ear again. I have an earpiece in, and there's a half a second delay, and it messes with me when I'm talking. It takes me a moment to get on cue. We hope you're having a wonderful day wherever in the world you're tuning in from. I am between the main farmhouse, the caregiver office, and also Allison and Michael's, the tenant's house. So I'm right in between there, and we're looking at the baby pigs here who are enjoying the pasture today. What are you guys up to today, friends? Let us know where in the world you're tuning in from and what you're up to. We hope you're safe. Number one, we hope you're safe. Number two, we hope you're happy. And number three, we hope that you're healthy. Thanks so much for joining us. For those of you that know me, my name is Derek, and for those of you that might be your first time joining us, welcome! We're doing 2 live feeds every single week. The second one coming in on Thursdays, and that is the Fireside Chat. We have so many wonderful announcements. I need to just do a quick camera adjustment here. Let's see if I can do this without shutting everything off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, that turned the camera. Let's try that again. Pinching my fingers. There we go. So we have a lot to cover today. A lot of wonderful things happened this week. We have a wonderful brand new total to report on. We are in the middle of our 100,000 summer sparkle fundraiser, and of the $100,000, last week we raised $40,105. And check this out, friends. Check this out. We are so excited to report $75,248. Oh my goodness. I can't believe where we are at this point. It was just Father's Day weekend. I'm not sure what everybody was up to, but we celebrated on the farm by taking some extra time out with the residents, and I got a chance to go visit my family. And there was also a match donor that came forward yesterday, and if we raise $2,000, they'll double it. So yesterday's double match, they made it. It was so incredible. There was like a little catalyst. These matches are just incredible for the campaign, and we are so fortunate to be able to have, these leverage points. We are at a great point in this fundraiser, and it's so important to mention what the fundraiser is all about. The goal is to raise $100,000. The deadline is by June the 30th, which is coming up. It's the 21st already. And the $100,000 is for shelter and medical care. Today, friends, we have another wonderful opportunity to double up some money. And a fantastic opportunity has come forward. And we have the chance right now, today, to come so close to tying up this fundraiser. We're at $75,000. A kind donor has come forward with $10,000. If we can, they've come forward with a $10,000 match if we can raise $10,000 today. These are some tight deadlines, and I realize we just had a small match yesterday. And remember, no donation is too small. Everything really counts here. Every penny matters, every dollar matters, and every second counts, especially at this point in the campaign. So $75,248. There's a $10,000 match today. That will raise us to 85,000. The donor will add 10,000. That's 95,000. We are so close. I'm just so, yeah, applause there. Yeah, there's a live audience. Right behind me, there's a live audience. So this is, I'm just so blown away by your support with this. You guys believe in us, and belief goes a long way. We believe that all the residents here deserve individualized care. Everybody has a name, everybody has a story, everybody has different needs, different wants. And because of your belief in this project, it just means that we can do so many wonderful things for farmed animals, this program being one of them. I know that you tune in to Heath's on a regular basis, and we see your involvement, and we see you commenting on the feeds, and that's also important to us. It's phenomenal, the support that you provide for us. I'm going to get all emotional here. So $75,248 has been raised, and we have $10,000. We get to match it today. That is going to bring us so close to the finish line. Okay, I don't want to stop talking about the fundraiser for a minute, because I got to get some questions in here. And I'm going to see if I can see the comment feed. If you have a comment or a question, please put it down below. And that way, if I don't get to answer it today, a kind admin that helps keep this space safe and keeps the trolls at bay, they squish them. They will take the questions and they will email them to me, and we will put them inside the rainbow bag. Steve hopefully will be with us soon, but he's with Esther right now, and Esther has got a weird sleep schedule right now, and right now she's teetering on going back to bed or getting up and demanding a whole bunch of services, so hopefully he'll be with us soon. Inside the Magic Rainbow Bag, we got questions from last week's comment feeds, and here we go. Somebody wants to know what app we use for the live feeds. And the app, you may have noticed that we're able to put comments below, and we're able to have slideshows and stuff like that. This is called Switcher Studio, and it's an app, and I'm running it right now. There's nobody behind me, I was joking. It's just myself here, and I'm able to program these things, and then just by tapping my screen, I'm able to advance the next cue, the next cue, the next cue. So, here is a question. Jenny, how many requests do you get to rescue farmed animals each week or month? It is a lot, and at times it seems never ending, and it is never ending. Sometimes we get requests for single animals, and sometimes we get requests for truckloads of animals. And it certainly is a space that I got a lot of sadness from. And I used to maintain the email account that would have all of those intake requests to them. And I would take that stuff to bed, and I would work on it first thing in the morning. And I remember taking it when I was on holidays. Oh, who's this? Mr. Sam's coming over to say hi. So I would have to say at least 20. At least 20 requests. Hi, Sam's. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, nice to see you. There's Sam. Oh, he's out on the nice green pasture today. Yes. He's so big, so handsome, so muddy. Woof. You want jelly? In Steve's Magic Rainbow Bag is also a bag of jujubes. good. Oh, look at this. Oh, so good. So good. Oh yeah. So good. Oh, careful. Family loves jujubes. Oh, somebody else has realized that there's jujubes going on. Oh, yes, there you go. Good girl. I think this is Penelope. It might be Helen. It's hard to tell right now. There's so muddy. Oh, hi. That's Robert. Oh, so good, Robert. So good, Robert. Oh. He says, I'll take another one. Oh, yeah. So good. Oh, dropped it. Oops, dropped it. Try again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just threw a couple back there. So the folks in the back can get one. Oh, yeah, so good. All right, let's get back to the magic rainbow bag. It's Pride Month, and to celebrate Pride Month, hand in hand with the Sparkle fundraiser, anybody that contributes any dollar amount will get an invite virtually to attend the Heath's Pride Parade. And the Heath's Pride Parade is going to also have the installation of a rainbow bridge, which I can't wait for. And the rainbow bridge is going to be resurfaced, and then we're going to paint it just like that, and it's going to be a feature, so it's one of the first things that you see when you enter the property. So to show pride, the Pride Parade, I am so excited for the Pride Parade event, and we have several visuals to bring you. And of course they are going to be so cute and adorable, and they're going to be very resident eccentric focused. Yes, so like these guys deserve all the focus. So amazing. The Heath's float, I don't know if you remember the Heath's float, but we toured that Heath's float down the streets of Toronto, and it was on TV for millions of people to see. And that big, huge, enormous float, you should have seen the people's faces light up as it was towed down the streets. It was amazing. And so since in-person events are not possible right now at this point, we're going to do this virtually, and we look forward to sharing it with you then. Let's see what's happening over here. Look at there. So there's a couple of piggies over there, and we have our compost pile. There's a storage area over there which we store chopped firewood, rolls of fencing, new fence posts, sometimes some pigs. So friends, if you're just joining us, we have another Double the Impact match challenge. $10,000 today. If we raise it, they will add another $10,000 to it. And of course, we're trying to build one of these with architect Dan for storage space. And it's so important to remember all of this, that no donation is too small. Every dollar counts. So I can tell you a few things that are happening around the farm this week. The site prep for the storage building has been almost completed, and it's an enormous space. Let's try to see who this is coming running. I think that's, oh, it's hard to tell. There's somebody right now. It's Benjamin, I think. The storage barn is going to go right over there. You can see all of that gravel area there. So that has been all leveled out and gravel put down. Recycled asphalt, actually. And so that's where the run-in storage building's gonna go. Let's take another question from the rainbow bag. Oops. So many questions this week. I'll try to blaze through a few of them. Here we are. Oh, we just read that one. I need to crumple that one up. Lisa wants to know, are chickens and corno more susceptible to the heat than other animals? Do they have to be watched more closely on very hot days? Yes, good question. We watch everybody very closely, but the birds, they get watched very closely, and then the pigs. I mean, we're watching everybody, but heat stroke is a very serious thing, and it can cause brain damage, and we need to be on our toes when it's super hot. So we have lots of watering stations in place, lots of checkpoints, and lots of frozen treats when needed. So good question. Let's see. So these are questions from the fireside chat. Here we go. How are the vegetable gardens doing, Janice? Oh, I have a photo that I can share with you. Look at me, how excited I am. So the vegetable gardens are coming along wonderfully. They were a bit late starting, but that's all due to COVID and not having a whole lot of help here. But the plots of the gardens have all been drawn out, and all of the gardens have little numbers now. You'll have to squint and zoom in there if you can see. But all of the beds now easily labeled so that we know exactly what's coming up, and mostly so that we can tell the volunteers, and we're easy, and they're easy. Oh, look at what's coming in the frame here. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Jenkins.
Happy Monday, everybody.
He's joined us.
I'm terribly sorry Derek started early and I wasn't here on time.
Oh.
My apologies.
I've been holding Steve's rainbow bag. If you have a question, put them in the comments below.
We're all done these ones?
The ones that are crumpled are done.
How deep is the water under the very troubled bridge?
Oh, go for it. Answer that one. I've been talking a lot.
Like 3 feet. It's not very deep at all. There might be a couple spots there that are like 5 or 6 feet deep in the river, but the vast majority of it is like knee depth or so. Not canoeable. We tried and it was really boring. We could go about 30 feet one side of the bridge, and then we had to get out and cross the driveway and put our canoe. We had to portage across the driveway, and then we could go about 40 feet the other direction. So yeah, it's pretty shallow. Pretty shallow. Julie wants to know, any idea why Esther decides to go on 3 a.m. garden talks or garden walks? Oh my God, I wish I knew. And I wish I knew how to stop it.
If you know, let me know.
Oh my goodness me, yeah, that's been Esther's thing for the last, what, like month and a half, probably 2 months consistently.
Yeah. Yes.
She's been waking up at between 3 and 4 a.m. and she demands all of her breakfasts and all of her juice and some treat balls, and she usually goes for a pee. And then by about 5:30 or 6, she's tired again. So she goes back to bed, and that's when we have to start our day. So yeah, it's super convenient. But that's okay, we're getting through it. So yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted out. It's just saying no to breakfast doesn't really work. We've tried that and it doesn't work. Kathy wants to know, do you freeze the smoothies and fruit for a treat on hot days? Yes, we do. Derek loves a frozen smoothie, and he often shares them with Bobby or whoever happens to be in the barn for one reason or another.
Team members also. Yeah, they love when the blender gets going.
Mm-hmm.
And after hours blending. That's a whole different story.
Oh, yeah. The after 7 p.m.
We
blender
have
is the
frozen
best.
corn and frozen peas, and we'll toss those down for the birds. We haven't had any big, huge hot spells. A couple quick ones, but nothing to really complain about. And we have frozen treats for the humans. So, yep, good question.
Mm-hmm. Maria wants to know, how do you keep your gorgeous bod cellulite free? Oh wait, Esther, how do you keep your gorgeous bod cellulite free?
Just gonna blush a little here. Ooga, ooga.
It's all those frozen smoothies.
It is all those frozen smoothies. Good question.
Yeah, no, Esther's
All about
diet.
timing how you drop that question.
Yeah. Esther's diet is very strictly monitored, especially now. It has been the last few years. It used to be a little bit more relaxed in her early years, but it's very, very restricted now, and lots of fresh fruit and veggies, lots of greens. Her kibble, of course, that is made for them, that's high fiber, low fat. So yeah, her diet is closely watched, and of course as much physical activity as she is up for participating in.
Check out that photo. Remember that?
What is that?
Take a look. You can't see?
No, it's too far away.
Oh, come on. Come squint.
Was it a peacock?
Yeah, it's a peacock.
Oh, yeah. Is that when he had it all draped out on the ground? It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was something else. I
Yeah.
had never seen him drape it out like that.
Yeah.
And it had just rained, so Steve figured that he was
Drying
it out. Or maybe he was just being lazy and didn't want to keep it up. I'm not really sure. Let's see, we got another photo here. Oh, that's Abigail and Jolene.
Aw.
And they are celebrating their 3rd rescue anniversary.
Crazy
with us.
already, eh?
Oh,
Man.
those 2 pigs, and along with these pigs behind us, minus Sammy,
Oh, look at them all. Yeah,
all came from Barmex. And Barmex was a pig farm that was closing down, and they no longer wanted to breed animals, and they did not want to sell their remaining sows, their breeding sows. And they pleaded with us to take the breeding sows, and meanwhile all the other pigs would be sold. So that didn't make sense to us, and we couldn't negotiate with those terms, so the only way that we would work is if we could rescue everyone. So
Sammy.
they're here, thanks to you. Yeah, the
Hi,
Farmex
Sammy.
crew.
What are
What?
you doing, good boy?
There's Nancy being the fire marshal. Nancy, of course, is super excited about the fire hall build.
Very dirty.
Oh, let's see, Sammy. That's Sammy, I hear, is with us.
Who's so handsome is Sammy. So who's so handsome? Sammy is handsome.
Go for another question?
Yes. Esther's doing really well lately, and I was wondering why she's not wearing her bootie. This is from Sylvia.
Go
Derek.
for it.
Okay, yes. So we.
Let's see if it matches my story. Because
Okay.
last week,
Oh, did you say something last week?
Yeah, I answered a question. So, let's
the
see.
last time she was sore, we knew that the pain is coming in the hip on one side, the side that she wears her bootie on, and we got a little bit concerned that it was throwing her off kilter because she's wearing the bootie on one foot, which makes that leg slightly longer than the other leg. So every time she walks, it's kind of like this on the hips, and we got worried that maybe that was a contributing factor to her becoming painful again after having been so great for so long. So we took the bootie off to see if there was a notable difference in how she behaved with or without it. And for one, there was not. It wasn't making her substantially better. The idea with the bootie was preventative maintenance to prevent her toe from going all weird. And yeah, she was walking just fine without it. We can't really say, I guess, whether or not there's been an improvement without it. I would say, I would lean more to yes, there is, because it hasn't been as bad as it was when we had to take the bootie off. But just in the interest of eliminating anything that could possibly be making it worse, we decided it was better to not put the bootie on, and would put it on in cases where she was being particularly active. You know, if there's a day she's all over the place, then we would probably put the bootie on her just for a little bit of extra precaution. But other than that, we're leaving it off for the time being, just until we make sure everything is a-okay. Does that make sense? Is that the same as your story?
Yeah, that would hold up in court.
How old is Corno from Ollie?
8,
8.
maybe 9.
8, 9-ish. And that's it. That's the end.
That's.
Oh wait, no, I'm lying to you.
Uh-oh.
I'm lying to you. Okay, from Dee Dee. You always talk about the flies at the farm and how you found a way to cut down on them. I know you said something about composting and maggots, but could you please go into a little bit more details about that and what you actually do? I would really like to try and see if this would work for my cousin's farm. Thank you, hugs and kisses to all of the residents.
Oh, good question, Dee. Dee.
Dee Dee.
Good question. We use live predators, and they're natural predators, and
Predator
we buy
bugs.
larvae. We buy larvae 10,000 at a time, and they get sprinkled in the wet areas, the compost area of active compost, and those larvae hatch, and then they eat the larvae of the flies so that the flies aren't hatching. So using natural predators is a great way to combat bugs. We also have a lot of birdhouses up and around, and we also have these oil dripping units. They're called oilers, and the animals rub up against them and they get the fly repellent on them, and it's better than spraying them because they get super scared. All right, friends, here's a picture of Mr. BJ with a muzzle on.
Sweet beach.
I wish I would get put on a muzzle regimen. BJ lost 30 pounds.
Kilos, wasn't it?
No, 30 pounds.
30 pounds?
Maybe it was kilos. We'll have to check out on Andrea's Bear Care Corner weekly caregiver video.
Ooh, how convenient was
look
that
at
little
that.
segue there?
Yeah. Check out the loft is getting all cleaned up. We got first cut hay coming in very soon. Oh, there is the Father Day match. I knew we had it. Yesterday we had a match going for $2,000. We made that match and we were able to add $4,000 to the total, which is
Have you updated
amazing.
everybody on the campaign?
Yeah, we updated everybody. If you're just joining us now, we're at $75,248.
Crazy.
And that's, of course, going to the goal to raise $100,000 to go for these things here. The Broken Tractor Fund. We're looking for a quarantine and recovery suite. We need hay barn plans and site development. We've got the bridge over troubled water. We've got the maintenance drive shed. We've got the lumber for the new barns, and we've got the fire hall and emergency plan.
90,000 of it is for the lumber.
This is how we do it, friends. Everybody together. So many friends together, we can really create an amazing space. Oh, I'm pushing you out of here. Sorry about that. Yes, bring your face on camera. Everybody missed you last week.
Where was I last week?
Maybe it was the week before. But Esther's been super active, and whenever we're busy, she's busy.
Always.
Yeah.
You're busy, I'm busy.
You're busy, I'm busy. Friends, don't forget that match is going on today. Right now we have an opportunity to turn 10 into 20 and to turn 75,000.
Oh my God!
All the way up to $95,000. So close. Friends, thank you for tuning in to Barnside Chat. We'll see you on Thursday.
Happy Monday, everybody.
My name's Derek. This is Steve. I'm going to leave you with a little video here. We had a group that came forward and they wanted to fundraise a bit of money for Heaths, and they wanted a certain project that they knew that money was going to go towards. And so we made this quick little video to show the group exactly how the money was spent, and we're going to share it with you. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Whoa, we're blown away. Bye-bye.
See you later.
I heard they arrived. Holy banana boat. Look at this. Animal Run athletes, thank you so much. We have a whole crate full of beautiful hanging fire suppression units. I need to show you one. They're packaged up really well. But we've got the quad all loaded up, all the tools needed. There they are. Wow, it's heavier than it looks.
Yeah. This is Kevin from Facilities Maintenance Team. We are at Happily Ever Esther Farm Sanctuary, located in Campbellville, Ontario, Canada.
Thank you so much for your generosity. Fire suppression and fire preparedness is so important for us here, and we do everything we can to just inch it forward just 1% more better. This is like a humongous move forward, and we are going to hang these in the baby piglet barn, and that way that whole area, if something ever goes wrong, these will trigger off and put the fire out. All right, we're all loaded up and we are heading on over to the pig barn.
We're going to hang them up with pieces of chain, and the units themselves, they will deploy a powder only if the temperature rises to 140 degrees. So each of the units itself are not tied together. So if one fires, they don't all fire. So we're going to put 6 on the ceiling in the barn, and that way, if emergency arises, we're covered. Basement. They just did it wherever they could in those days. But now I think that we can extend the foundation. Check it out! Check it out! Look at that. 6 brand new units, and we have enough because of your generosity and because you have donated so much. We're able to do this in another barn. That other barn is not yet built. We're building it, and the permits are coming very soon. But as soon as that barn is built, we'll be able to offer the same protection that we were able to offer here because of your love and support. So thank you so much. That was really amazing, and I'm gonna introduce you to the baby pigs. Piggies. Hello, how are you? Is this Bradley? Look. Oh, your barn is so safe now. Your barn is so safe now. Oh my goodness. Hello, Patches. Hello. Hi. Oh my goodness. That is the biggest welcome. Hello, Sams. Hey. Again, thank you so much for your generosity, friends. Have a great year. Bye-bye.